Happy New Year and welcome to the very first episode of Beyond Focus TV. I'm your host, Lydia Patel, and tonight we have a very special episode for you. We have our very own field reporter, Cassandra Montplaisir, who attended Rodneyse Bichotte's big birthday bash and toy drive. We have a lot in store for you, so keep it right here. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Beyond Focus TV allows you to discuss contemporary topics affecting the Caribbean people on both a national and local level. The show features informed guests who offer insight, debate, and evaluate various issues. Beyond Focus TV builds on the station's mission to provide useful information to the Caribbean people in New York and abroad. Beyond Focus TV, where our viewing audience can get educated, informed, and empowered. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. And as I said a few moments ago, we have Cassandra Montplaisir, who was over at the Kinam Lounge for the birthday party and the toy drive, and many elected officials were there, including our mayor, Bill de Blasio, Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams, and the NYC Controller. So, I'm going to toss it over to Cassandra, and she's going to fill you guys in on what's this all about.
Welcome to Beyond Focus TV. Tonight, we're here live at Kinam Lounge. We're celebrating Rodneyse Bichotte's birthday and the annual toy drive. There are going to be many officials in attendance, and we're going to be covering it all. So stay tuned.
As you know, we are celebrating not only my birthday, but the Shirley Chisholm Holiday Toy Drive. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for taking your time to come out to not only donate towards the toy drive, but to also come here in support of me. We have a number of elected officials who will be coming in and out. And I definitely want to give this opportunity to make sure that our elected officials have some remarks. But I do want to recognize some of the people who are here, and a few of them will make some remarks. We have our Honorable Congressman Hakeem Jeffries. He's going to say some remarks in a few minutes. We also have our Honorable Assemblyman Kareem Kamara. Somewhere, if he didn't speak out. We also have Assemblyman Walter Mosley, I think he left, who was here, who raised his property. We also have a few district leaders who are here. Renee Collymore, is she here? Yes, I think we're in your district, right, Renee? And then we have a few judges who are here. We have Judge Kathy King. We also have Judge Gerstein. I don't know if he left. Judge Gerstein, okay, great.
Thank you.
We also had Judge Reggie Bodie, who left, and Evelyn Laporte, who probably left. We're in competition with Al Van's event right now. But I would like to now take this time to hand the mic over to our esteemed Honorable Congressman Hakeem Jeffries. As you know, he's very popular.
Good evening, everybody. It's an honor and a privilege to be here. Happy holidays to everyone. I certainly count it a blessing to have the opportunity to stop by and wish Rodneyse a very happy birthday. Congratulate the Shirley Chisholm Democratic Club and all that you have done. To my colleagues in government that are here, certainly thankful for your presence. When we got the invitation, I told my staff, even though there were a variety of different previous commitments that I had, that it's an event that I wanted to make sure I stopped by, not only because I've got great respect for the intelligence and the sophistication and the advocacy of Rodneyse, but as she mentioned, we also go to the same church where she's a Sunday school teacher with my mother. And I realized if I didn't show up, I'd hear it from Mom. And so I'm thankful that the schedule permitted me to stop by. I've had the chance to represent the 8th Congressional District since being sworn in on January 3rd, including the Fort Greene Clinton Hill neighborhood that we're in right now. One of the great privileges that I had as a new member of Congress was I got to attend the inauguration for Barack Obama. Now, as a new member, you're there, you're on the Capitol steps, but you sit way up top. But one of the advantages of sitting way up top is you get to look out and see everything that was happening. The beauty and the splendor of the American people who came from all over different races and religions and regions. Of course, Barack Obama was front and center. His family was right next to him. And then I looked over into Barack Obama's left. There was Justice Antonin Scalia, the arch-conservative Supreme Court Justice. Right next to Scalia, Speaker John Boehner. Right next to Speaker John Boehner, Paul Ryan, the former vice presidential candidate and budget committee chairman in the House. And right next to those three, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Only in America. But what it said to me, the totality of the whole experience, this is a great country. This is an increasingly diverse country. There's no place that's more diverse on the planet than Brooklyn, New York. You don't have to travel the world. You can just come to Brooklyn to see the world. And I'm so proud that we've got such tremendous up-and-coming leaders like Rodneyse. She could be doing a lot of things with her fancy degrees on Wall Street, but she's dedicated herself to the community, and for that we're thankful. And so continue to support her. I certainly will continue to support her. We've got some challenges down in Washington. I'll be back down there next week. We got the government reopened, and now our job is to go back down there and shut down John Boehner and the Tea Party. God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you so much.
Come on again. Everybody all right? All right, I like it to be really brief, but I just want to say happy birthday to Rodneyse. I'm very happy that this is my district leader, and I'm glad to say I supported her from the beginning. And I'm glad everybody's here to support. We got to continue to support. Next year is going to be a big year, and we expect big things from Rodneyse. And we're going to need everybody in here to help out. So I don't want to spend too much time. I just want to pop in, say happy birthday, and make sure that everybody who is supporting her today is going to be supporting her next month and in about 8-9 months when we're expecting some big things. So thank you very much. Happy birthday again. You said we're waiting for Bill to sing happy birthday, but I want to sing it anyway.
Okay.
So we're going to do Stevie Wonder style. Everybody can join in with me. There we go. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Come on. Happy Congressman King Jeffrey, peace, have bon fête.
Honorable Scott Stringer, our New York Controller in 2014. Let's give him a round of applause.
Let's give a big birthday round of applause for Rodneyse, my friend. So I wanted to stop by tonight to wish you happy birthday, but also to be the warm-up back for the mayor right now. But I know he's also on the way. But I wanted to come here, especially for you, Rodneyse, to say to you that you have been such a good friend to me. Let's face it, this election wasn't easy. I was 20 points behind. That's the time when people start moving away, ducking a little bit. That's not unusual. We all know that in politics. But Rodneyse and the Haitian community said, no way. We're sticking with our friend. And we won. And I would not have won without this community. And I want to come here tonight and also say thank you very, very much. But now we got a lot of work to do. And we've got to make sure that everyone in this city can become part of the working piece of New York. We've got to provide jobs. We've got to level the playing field. We've got to stop just saying MWBE. We now have to say women and minority-owned businesses are part of the economy of New York City, and that's what the next controller has to work on. And that's what I'm going to work on. So that when I come back next year to another birthday party, it's going to be about deliverables and making things better, because if I don't do it, I'll have Rodneyse on me and I can't have that. Okay? So thank you all very much. Happy birthday. Let me just mention one priority. It's the economy, MWB, affordable housing, education. But I will tell you, I'm walking the streets next summer with Rodneyse Bichotte.
We're live here at Keenum Lounge at Rodneyse Bichotte's annual toy drive. We're waiting for Bill de Blasio. Stay tuned and we'll bring you the latest, including Bill de Blasio.
Bill de Blasio, the next mayor of New York City.
Good to see you. The glare of it all.
God bless you. God bless you and the family.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We were waiting for you to sing happy birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great honor to really take this moment to introduce you to our next mayor. I just want to say a quick thing, because I know he has to go. It's a new day today, right? Yeah. 2014, we have a slate of progressive elected officials who's going to turn around New York City, and this is the king here, Bill de Blasio. I want to thank everyone for taking their time to come out to celebrate my birthday with me. I want to thank everyone, Shirley Chisholm Democratic Club, for sponsoring the toy drive and having this holiday party. I also want to give a quick shout out to the elected officials who were here. We had Scott Stringer, you missed him. Scott Stringer was here, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, we had Jumaane Williams here, we had Assemblyman Kareem Kamara, Assemblyman Walter Mosley, we had a number of judges. Now I'm going to take this moment to pass the mic on. Again, Shirley Chisholm Democratic Club, thank you. We supported Bill. Want to thank you for doing this drive. We're asking for people to sign up for the membership drive. We want to thank Whitney Volsey for having our event tonight at Keenum, which is a wonderful, wonderful place. Whitney Volsey, that's right, Whitney, he's over there. But we are so excited to have our mayor-elect here. It's truly an honor and pleasure to have him here. He could have been everywhere else, like Al Van's celebration, but he's a true friend. And he came here to celebrate me, celebrate my community, celebrate my friends, celebrate the holiday toy drive, celebrate Shirley Chisholm. And I want to thank you so much for being here and spending my birthday. And we waited for you to sing happy birthday.
Thank you so much. So good to be here. And before I talk about the birthday girl, and I'm looking forward to joining this chorus of love and respect for you in just a moment, I want to thank everyone in the Shirley Chisholm Democratic Club for your support for everything you've done for Brooklyn. And I'm really, really appreciative, and I want to thank, I think I heard the Blondell lady could not be here, is that right? Yeah. But I want to thank her for her leadership. And to Hoppa Pack, yes, I have a special place in my heart for Hoppa Pack. Hello! They hoppa too early on. And when it was not easy, there's some very good mathematical predictors at Hoppa Pack, and they saw what the rest of the world couldn't see. And really appreciate their early and passionate support. I look forward to a long and special relationship. Ruben is someone who has an extraordinary future ahead. That future may be starting real soon. So we look forward to that. We look forward to that. But I want to talk about Rodneyse and just say one thing about what we have to do ahead. You know, Rodneyse is someone that I got to know over the last few years, and it's impossible to know her and not notice her energy and her values and her true commitment to the community. It's very apparent. You know, we've all seen a lot of people in public life, and some people go through the motions a little, but then there are those who really care with all their heart. You can see that in Rodneyse. And the way she works, and the way she keeps track of every little detail on that BlackBerry, and and she organizes people. If you just hang around for a few minutes, she'll start organizing you. You know, and so I find that admirable. That to me is leadership. And she's been a friend, and when she came on board and supported me in the primary, I know it wasn't an easy thing to do, but once she did it with a whole heart, and it really helped us along. And all I can say is I'm proud of all that she's done. I have such respect for her, and I think 2014, I'm going to give you my prediction. Now I think people know I know something about predictions. Okay? Don't mess with me when it comes to predictions. You want to show me a poll? I'll show you how to read a poll. I predict 2014 is going to be an excellent year for Rodneyse Bichotte. And before we sing, just to say, I think everyone in this room knows that it is one thing to win an election and an entirely harder, bigger thing to make the change. And the good news is, we know that. And we've been building with that assumption in mind. Right now we're going through a transition process. And we're looking, by the way, we're looking for the best and the brightest and the most energetic, and people want to be a part of this. And so if you are one of those people, or you know someone who is, please get in touch with our transition and let us know that. But we are building a team to implement this vision, a team based on these values. As it first and foremost comes down to putting together a group of people who can actually bring this vision to life. And then we're going to do something that Rodneyse would do. We're organizing. And you may have noticed, we've sent the message in the last few days, we mean exactly what we say. For example, the fact that we have to tax the wealthiest New Yorkers so we can have full-day pre-K for every child in the city. And after school for every middle school student. We are, right now, organizing the campaign to win that in Albany. And right now, we're starting the work to build the affordable housing that we talked about in our plan. And right now, we're putting together the team to save our hospitals. And right now, we're putting together the team to bring police and community back together and end the stop and frisk era. We know what our mandate is. We know what we believe in. We're putting the people together, and then we're going to work. But to do this, I'll keep coming back and coming back and coming back and saying, now we need you again to achieve what we need in Albany. Now we need you again to get things done in the City Council to turn these values into action for the communities that we love. And I know we can do it. I know we can do it. But along the way, it'll be my special honor to turn to a lady that the minute she sees something that needs to be done, before you can even get the words out of your mouth, she's already doing it. And so, who's going to lead the singing? I'm going to lead the singing? This is a dangerous choice. We're going to do the traditional happy birthday? Or are we going to do, we're going to do the Stevie Wonder? What do you want? You choose. Traditional first? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rodneyse. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. Wow. And now the Stevie version.
I hope you're having a blast taking in all the great action, but now it's time to check in with the birthday girl herself, Rodneyse Bichotte. Here's the song.
Feeling tonight? Oh, I'm excited and very happy to be here with my friends, family, and the community. It's such a beautiful turnout. Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, you know, I'm really blessed because it's raining outside, and
especially high elected officials like Bill de Blasio, who's the mayor-elect, Scott Stringer, who's the city controller-elect, Brooklyn Borough President-elect, Eric Adams. We had Kevin Parker, State Senator, who's here, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries. We had Assemblyman Kareem Kamara, Walter Mosley, who's an Assemblyman also. So we had a number of people who came out to support me, and I was very happy.
So how do you do it? I mean, not only in quality, but also in quantity. You have all these officials coming in just to celebrate you. So how do you get all that organized?
Well, for one thing, I've been a friend to each and every one of them. I mean, Bill says when it comes to organizing, that's my thing. Whenever I part of a mission or part of a campaign, I put my 110% in it, and they will remember that. And all I need for them to do is just say hi to my community, and they all typically do that. So I'm very happy and gracious.
Okay, that's beautiful. Now for upcoming people, for upcoming youngsters who want to become something like you, who's making such a positive change in the community, what advice do you have for them? And how did you get your start?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much easy. You know, join a campaign, do community work, have a cause, and organize around the cause. That way you can build your base and, you know, use the tactics like social media to get the word out. That's a good thing, but also to look at the people who've been there, the wise people, the elected officials, the organized in the past. Always have them as mentors because they will guide you. And so, you know, that's what I did. When I ran for district leader, I had no type of experience in government. I mean, as many of you know, I'm a former mathematics teacher, former engineer, former investment banking. Never took one political science class, but I did have passion for the community. And when I decided to run for district leader, I looked onto my electeds like Kevin Parker, who encouraged me to run. And I just continued doing what I normally do, organize. And so I did. And so now I'm just building a bigger platform.
So oftentimes, people who get involved in politics and stuff, after a couple of years, they seem to run out or they lose passion or they lose their focus. What keeps you passionate? What keeps you going? And what keeps you wanting to work for the people and serve the people in the community?
Well, what keeps me going is that there's a lot of work that's still yet to be done. I mean, schools are at low. Affordable housing, people are getting priced out their communities. You know, safety, there's safety issues. Immigration, again, they're pretty much being walked out of their communities. So there's so many issues that are affecting our communities. And I mean, that's what keeps me motivated. I'm like, hey, we have come to America. We were born in America so that we can have a piece of the American dream. But the wealth gap and the disparities in the city of New York is tremendous. So, you know, we need to continue fighting, advocating, and implementing policies that will bridge the gap so that each and every citizen in the city of New York or in the United States will have a fair share to health care, will have a fair share to affordable health, will have a fair share to quality life. And that's what we're trying to do. It doesn't end here. You know, Shirley Chisholm.
I totally agree with you. And now Brooklyn, like you just said, is like a hot spot, and Brooklyn is in transition right now. So what do you see right now is going to be the major focus or highlight of 2014?
Well, the major focus would be city policies with the government. So with the city of New York, who's going to be our leaders in the different agencies. As you know, Bill de Blasio just appointed a new commissioner. What kind of policies are going to be implemented, you know, as it pertains to community and safety and stop and frisk. You know, small businesses, I mean, there's a whole lot of issues. So in 2014, I think there's a number of progressive leaders who are now motivated to run. There's a state election coming up in 2014. We're going to have a governor's race, we're going to have a Senate race, and we're going to have an assembly race. And so it's something to look out because New York has changed. People are voting on the issues. And so they're looking for progressive leaders. And the same way they elected the city electeds, it's the same way they're going to look forward to electing new progressive state electeds.
That's wonderful, wonderful. I'm so happy you inform people how to get involved immediately, because we have long-term goals and short-term goals, and you are doing just a wonderful, wonderful job, and we are so honored to be here. Thank you. I'm honored to have you here. Thank you so much. We look forward to your annual toy drive every year. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, hon. No problem.
Wow, that was definitely a great party. Too bad that I got to miss it, but Cassandra did a great job of filling us in with all the details. Party was great, the toy drive was fun, and of course, that's a great way to start off the new year. So, of course, if you want to get in on the action, send us an email at info@beyondfocusmedia.com. Now, we are booking guests for the rest of our episodes for the year, so send us an email and get in on that so we could get you lined up right here on Beyond Focus TV. Once again, I hope you enjoyed watching tonight's episode of Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel. Happy New Year. Beyond Focus TV show wants and needs your feedback. Did we blunder? Please let us know so we can improve. Was the show helpful to you? Drop us a note so we can share the success with our staff members. Is there something you think we could do better? We welcome new ideas and new approaches to old ideas. Do you have a great suggestion? Let us know and we'll work on it. If you would like to share your comments anonymously, please send us an email at info@beyondfocusmedia.com. If you want to get in touch with the executive producer directly, send him an email at gene@beyondfocusmedia.com. We really look forward to hearing from you.